Take a look at this. It's the results of a study of male and female brains, and it could solve the age-old debate about whether men really are better at reading maps and women are better at multitasking. You can see the man's brain at the top here and the woman's brain at the bottom. So quite different connections going on there in between. All this research is from the University of Pennsylvania, and it's found that men and women's brains are wired, as you can see, in completely different ways, as if they were a completely different species, maybe even from different planets, as the saying goes. Our science correspondent Thomas Moore joins us to explain more. So is there much of a surprise here in these findings, Thomas?
I think it probably confirms about what a lot of us really suspected, that male and female brains are hardwired and they are different. And we take a closer look at the male brain first. You can see the nerve fibres there in blue. The connections tend to run on the left or the right-hand side of the brain. These are the hemispheres. And you can also see that on the right-hand side how they're fairly evenly dispersed throughout the brain. If we contrast that with the female brain, you can see that in orange there are many more connections between the two halves of the brain, and also that they are much more concentrated there at the front of the brain as well. Now, what does all that mean? Well, it does mean that male brains are hardwired for perception and for action, and female brains tend to be much more concentrated on the kind of emotional intelligence, the heart and mind thought processes that we, I guess, know about.